What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. They got reinforcements! Hello, everybody. Hello, friends. We are back. Alrighty. So one thing I gotta do before we really get busy is that I've gotta go collect my winnings from the gold saucer, because I did their whole lottery business. I'll try and see about getting this done before stream next time. I completely forgot. I entirely forgot. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about the fact that I had done the lottery up until now. So we're gonna make a quick side trip to the gold saucer to rectify that. Oh, hush. Take me to the gold saucer, please. Do 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 do. Alrighty. Let's go collect our winnings. Whee! Wait for the broker, wait for the cashier to spawn in. There we are. Okay. 1587. Alright. Now let's grab our next lottery ticket. And we'll do... let's go with our local time. What time is it right now? So let's see, 12... It's like 2, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... So 2004. Okay. Yep. And then we'll go for my birthday again. There we go. All right. Head back to the Steps of Nald. And we'll warp there for convenience this time. It is a necessary expenditure to accommodate for my whoopsie. Alright. So now we gotta go to Waking Sands at Vesper Bay. Oh yeah, and pardon all the fireworks. It's the summer event going on now. Take me to Vesper Bay. Off we go. Oh, that reminds me. I did see a fun post, and I figured I would discuss with you guys. I would have a fun talk with you guys while we're traveling and doing our shit. I found a post that says, if you were a principal and the following kids were students at your school, who are you expelling first? And it has Bart Simpson, Riley Freeman, Cartman, Stewie, Gumball, and Kick Batowski. So I did have to really think about this, because my knee-jerk reaction was immediately, oh yeah, expelling Cartman. But then I had to think about it and said, no. Cartman would appreciate that too much. He would enjoy expulsion too much. For Cartman, it is a much more of a chore to go to school than it is to not go to school. So the better punishment for Cartman would be to have him go to school. So yeah. The next thought was Bart, but then again I had to go, no, much like Cartman, he would enjoy expulsion too much. But this is less in it's less work, and in more of he can do more to the populace when he's outside of school than inside. So again, that's gonna be a whole thing of, I'm not gonna expel him. That's more for the safety of the world, of the world at large. Which leads me down to Riley, Gumball, Stewie, and Kick. Which, Kick doesn't do anything to deserve expulsion. He never does. Does maybe he deserve detention? Possibly. Suspension? Maybe. But no, never expulsion. Gumball, again, Gumball is another thing of where he doesn't really do much that deserves detention, and much of the expulsionable offenses happen to him by circumstance. So that wouldn't be much of a fun thing. And that also goes for Riley. For Riley as well, is one of the things of he doesn't really do anything that earns detention, that earns expulsion. He maybe earns detention, maybe a suspension, but not expulsion. So it would have to be Stewie Griffin out of sheer fact that he is the one that's going to be the most likely to do an expulsionable offense. Desert deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, quench my thirst for you. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have a pertinent business here, I must ask you to, Here at the behest of Ishtola. My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? Niledo Wiwaledo. You may call me Niledo the Watna Mighty. Niledo Wiwaledo. Niledo Wiwaledo. Ah, here you are. Ahem. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. Yay! The antecedent is within the scholar. I shall let her know to expect you. Thank you. Ah, yes. We've got the potato guard, yes. I take it you are Niledo Iwaledo? Tataru sent word that you had arrived. Lady Minfidia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Okay, yeah.
So you are the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
I am. Thank you very much. Hold
Well
your
met,
applause. Hold your
friend.
applause.
My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
And I'm here.
Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time.
Yes, like that staff behind you.
First,
May I have it?
Let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do.
It's about the staff, though.
We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
Okay, fine. Don't answer my question. Whatever.
Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body?
Yes, actually, that was quite
All these things
concerning.
are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Can I have the staff in exchange? Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded, so I get to have the staff. You are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and an award from me that will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. Okay, it's not the staff, but it'll do. It'll do. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. Aha! So I get minions! The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your venturing endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I am sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall trust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Of course. Alright, let's go get some retainers before I continue onward. Alright, and we'll be able to come back. We'll come back in a minute. We'll come back. We'll be able to come back in a minute. Alright. So we are going to need to make a quick trip back to town. Yes, I would like to hire a porter. Take me to Ul'dah, please. Ba ba da 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 da. All right. Let's set this place as our home now. Now to the Sapphire Exchange. Alright, now we need to get a retainer. If I remember correctly, that's over here. So yes, I'm here to hire a retainer. We have 2 retainers. Yes, so let's hire a retainer. Alright. So we got retainers to make. We got our dice. And one thing, no, we're not gonna do that. We are gonna do, is that I'm gonna have potato minions. We're gonna have half-height minions. At least we will. Okay. So we're gonna have, so they're all of my minions are gonna be Lalafell. So we're gonna do, let's see, odds male, evens female. Odds male, evens female. This one's gonna be an odd. Okay, so this one's male. Okay, odds plains, evens dunes. Odds plains, evens dunes. This one's also odds. We're doing the plains folk. Okay. So we need a D100 for this. $77. Close enough. Okay. So of these, rolling a D6. 1. There we go. How did I do this last time? 8. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 4. So, oh, okay. So I think I remember how I did this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first roll D10. Where's my D10? There it is. For what little row it's gonna, for column, what column? Column 2. And then okay, we're gonna do D10 and D20 together, with anything higher than a 24 being a reroll. 7D26, reroll. 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. 1, 2, 0, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Alright. So we're gonna have to roll 2d10s. With anything 50 or higher being a reroll. 23. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23. Alright. So odds highlights, evens no highlights. Highlights. Alright. Alrighty, so for this one again, we're gonna have to do RD10. Row 2. And then for our row 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then for our next run, and row 4. We're on row 4. Then we're going with 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Next up, D6. 2. 4. Odds or evens. Odds. So we're going with large. All right. Oh yeah. We'll do odds even. So odds are odd eyes. Evens are not. Odd. Okay, so we're going off of odd eyes. Goddamn, they're gonna really make me roll this, huh? Alright. So, roll again. 5. 3, 4, 5. $18. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. Next. Roll again. Roll 8. 6, 7, 8. Alright. 10. There we go. Two. All right. 2. Roll again. Roll again. 2. All right, for this one, we're gonna have to roll a d12. 1 through 4 is dark. 5 through 8 is light. 9 through 12 is none. We're going light. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so we got 11. Okay, so we got this. 1. 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not that it matters much. Alright. 1. Alrighty, now we need our percentiles again. 45. There we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll for how many facial features, with 6 being none. We're gonna go for 2. Okay, so we got 2 facial features. So with 6 being a roll again, 1 and 4. Tattoos, yay or nay? Odds and evens. Odds say no, so no. Alright, don't need that. Face paint, yes or no? Odds say no, even say yes. Odd says no. Alright. What's the voice gonna be? 18, roll again. 3. Okay. No. Yes. There are retainers that are exactly as you describe. Oddly enough, they have strikingly different personalities. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go with serious. you get around to calling me. No. What about polite? This is Hojo summons. Yes. Perfect. Oh, crap. What do we call him? Penny farthing. Okay, can we do another one while we're here? Yes, we'll hire the second one. Now this one is going to be a bit more easier. We're not going to do all what we just did the first time around. What we're going to do is just first roll for male or female. Which we got odds, so this one's going to be female. Then roll one more time. 1. This is odds. That's going to be plain silk again. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to roll a d20 for how many times we click the randomize button, and then whatever it lands on is what we go with. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Whoops. There we go. I did one for good luck. And there we go. We have our Lalafell. There we go. Nope. Yep. Alrighty. Let me put my dice away. There we go. Let's see what we got here. On the docket? No. Serious? Carefree. Perfect. And what are we gonna name this button? Let's call her Rosebud. There we go. Well, that Rosebud. Not available. Fuck! Rosenbutton. How about this? There we go. Alright. Bottled Fantasy. Oh, okay. So that's going to be for Fantasia, which we're not going to use. Yeah. Well, we don't have it much to do for now, so we're just going to entrust a few things for them to sell. Alright, we can't really sell that for much. Well, we can. Yes, yes, I'm aware. We're gonna sell it for 10. These animal skins, we're not gonna get much for them. We'd be better served just selling them off on the market, for raisins. Okay, we can get a good price for these, so we're gonna go for 20. Then the viscous secretions, we'll get 5. We'll go for 5. All right, put that there. There we go. Off we go on that. And then we're gonna sell this here, this here. And we are going to, what we are going to do as well, is we're going to buy 100 copper ore for the selling. See what we got here. Okay, so we'll go with 30 of each. And there we go. Just to dip our feet in. There we go. Alright. So with that done, now let's head on back to Vesper Bay. Might need to get more of a new toy. They might need to get more of a new toy. Do I need to repair anything? No. Alright. Alright. So now with that done, off we go. Off we go to the White King's hands. Alright, I'm back. These science have but one objective, to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our greatest concerns are the godlike beings known as primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. To gain power, phenomenal cosmic power. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray, consider this when you give me your answer, Nimeto. dangers are great. They are. The risks that we take are justified, given that which is at stake. I will go whither the wild rose blooms.
I take it you will help us.
Yes. For my own personal gains, yes, yes.
Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order.
Yes, of course,
Tell me,
of course.
does the name Charlian ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Charlians were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popalimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome.
Hello, fellow potato.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Hello.
I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I'm glad of our meeting.
You have nefarious
At the
vibes.
Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Hello.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Cool beans.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado,
I wouldn't go so far as to say family.
I would assign you your first task.
Yay.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, This time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
Of course, of course. Alright. Thancred, what's up? Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Magina and Sons Mineral Concern have double security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abduction should be our priority. According to the preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us full cooperation. Will do. Alrighty, so we need to get to Camp Drybone. How we go about doing that, Okay, so we are here. So we need to go to Horizon, and we need to hoof it all the way to Blackbrush, and then hoof it again. Okay, so this is gonna. So our trip is gonna take a couple. It's gonna take a bit. Alright. Okay. Alright, so off we trot. Well, first, I'd say let's lessen our journey at least by one. And take me to a Horizon, please. Okay. We'll dismount here. Okay, so we already got that. We already set up that. So now we go to Central Fenland. Alright. In the meanwhile, let's say about getting ourselves doing some leveling and getting some money while we're at it. So we're just gonna random it up. Don't mind me, just passing through. Alright. And in we go. We will make a stop at Blackbrush. Sprint. Let's see what gets done first. Our duty finder or my trip to Drybone. We're going to need to make a quick detour to Blackbrush to attune to the Aetheryte there, so we can at least start working on our fast travel station, on our fast travel. Okay. Alright. That's done. Now we need... Oh yeah, we need to go... out that gate. Oh, we'll also grab that. Nothing. Running as fast as my short little legs can take me. Hop, hop, hop. Hold on, we gotta also... Come along, Chestnut. Run, run. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, so we're just gonna have to withdraw. Alright, before we begin our investigation, we must attune ourselves. There we go. Alright, Isambard. What's up? I'm Isambard. You're to search for the missing folk, I take it. Memphilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely returned. We got a glamour dispeller. Some bard and Camp Drybo is seeking to help resolve the mystery of missing persons. Let us get right to it then. Mafia names the Amal-Jah culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by the Amal-Jah hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amal-Jah still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the Eastern Road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amal-Jah seek in this area. We'll do, but first, so we'll get ourselves acquainted with the Chocobo Keep here as well. Huh. There we go. Geronimo! Alright, so for where we need to go. So we basically gotta go back out the way we came. So I gotta go back up again. God damn it. Okay. Whoop. Aha! Easy peasy. Okay, there's one. There's two. There's three. Off we go. Down we go into the town proper. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Yes, sir. Here you go. When the body is given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what are the Amal-Jah? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. So there were Amal-Jah remaining, after all. I feared as much. Their part in the low-born disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amal-Jah raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me if in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one of them, among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Okay. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? Maybe among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. Well, forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. He's here. I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Yeah, I kind of get it. I am a rando dude. I'm a random dude. Just a random half pint. Ungust? Gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? Message for you. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Here is Isambard. Folk around here as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Played them all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, but with all the disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Please, sir, just leave me be. I have nothing to say but this. Fall take who or whatever's been feeding off us slow folk. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Good boy. Ugh. Well, this is a wonderful place to start. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folks getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply have been moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Welcome back, Nilo. You learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. Common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. But perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Alright, if we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than the Church of Saint Adama. It is a small and humble church found in the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves in the lich yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Alright. Off we go to deliver a corpse. We're off to deliver a corpse. Yeah. Something about my avatar. Give me one moment. It does this every now and then. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. Adama Landama. I am Marquez, yes. A body? Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, then there is an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay the rest there. Jesus. Alright. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I am afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Arsene can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Arsene within the church walls. I hear you have done us the service of bearing a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing Drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the Order. I can find in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I'm the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquis would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he now seems to prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I feel such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. Let's have words with Marquis, and soon. Oh, damn it. Alright. Back down into town we go. Domino. Thank you, Nunito. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Liledo? What's up, Thancred? A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungust more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, Edric deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession? The good sister Arsene herself? Arsene? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and it would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marquis. I swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Perfect. Alright. Sister Arsene can't be. Though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Linledo, and see if you can glean something from him about Arsene's activities. I'm guessing he gives me a picture, because otherwise I'm just kind of going off of what he says. Oh wait, we need to go this way to the Golden Bazaar. We go. Left and go into the mountains. Oh yeah. Running. Alone. In solitude. Yep. Alright. Register with the Chocobo Keep. Yeah. Alright. Please help. Sister Arsene went out on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Fall and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. What if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Shit. There you are. Easy peasy. Are you okay, sister? You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It's a ring given him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Well, that didn't do much. Well, let's head back to the Chocobo Keep and get a quick ride back. Well, first, let's also to the Merchant and Mender. Although, if we purchase some cotton breeches here, then we can grab the piece, grab the sack of pieces afterwards. Yeah. There we go. Now, Chocobo Keep. Take me back to Dry Bone. Okay. Hup. Alright. Break my shins. Toots McKinsey. My sister Ursula was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I'll secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans, and risking our own well-being in the doing, no less? Certainly not the dastardly deeds sacred would have us believe. Okay. I am well glad that I reserved that in for Sister Oren. It seems she's received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she is expected to make a full recovery. But now, on the matter at hand, Thinker came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amaljak encampment in the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Okay, so we gotta go out again. Off we sprint! Alright, there we go. Ah, there you are, Nileto. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Alcen. Mr. Bard said her wounds were serious. It seemed my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. When false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. While traveling Sister Alcen near the Gold Bazaar, a band of Amaljak caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Nileto. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Sure. Don't know why I gotta do it, but okay. Yes. Fall to my magic. Now quickly, while none of them are the wiser. All right, secure the clue, and off we go. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of Null to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. Lettering, though. Atrocious, is it not? These bits about Null Thal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the Order penned this. Pray, take us to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let's see what Sister Alcen makes of it. Off we run! Off we go yet again! Okay. Savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? Can you take a look at this? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the Order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the Order to deceive the people? Plot thickens. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard that we have what we have learned here. Okay, let me just clear. I gotta clean my glasses. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Whoops. Getting turned around in there. There we are. Posing as a priest? To think. These trolling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Nileto. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprits soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Nileto and I serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops will serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell on the stains. They will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Nileto. So as to lay the foundation of our ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Okay, so we gotta disguise ourselves. We need the weather shepherd tunic. In order to properly sell it, there we go. Now I look the part. Swain Hilt. I preach the teaching of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake in the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to his light, dainty child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. And you are another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for you. Well, be gone. See to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. and I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Oh boy. Oh. Good sir, is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. Pond north of Sandgate, huh? What is it? God, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester hoops whoever you like. Why don't you keep it with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Alright. You're quite a knife for being a nuisance. You know, the camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were able to attract our wayward transgressor, and though while we weren't able to, well, we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate. To the east of here, the eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Of course. Alright, hold on. I need to get back into disguise again. Ah, shit. Alright. Getting close. Tuco. A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? You look absolutely smashing, positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor, unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. A tempting offer? Well, I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer, Ungust. Oh, how did you know? Bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Continue. Do continue. Very well. I am a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the one thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawab mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. It was good. What did you say? The coin was good! I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes, and not even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, blame yourselves or the gods. No, not you again. Would you like me to kick your ass again, please? Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Yeah, don't be a good man to take word of these developments to Mafia, would you? Will do. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alright, let's get rid of our disguise here. And Aetherite ticket. Off we go. All right. What's up, Tataru? Welcome back, Mileto. I'm pleased that you and Tancred have been getting along. I see. You've done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Tancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information, if your blood will be spilled before all is said and done. For you to be a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. that you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots. Okay. And he is a scholar of no small repute. A scholar named Bubblypots? I don't know. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his friends, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate this craft to you. It is ever to be found at his camp in central Fenelin, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Okay, so where do I gotta go? Okay, so I gotta head to Blackbrush. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Hello there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Fenland lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as did to most things. Now, Halatali is a shadow of its former self. But in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, to take the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fafajoni near the entryway. Ooh, we got ourselves. Cool, cool. And where would we go for this? Oh, we would have to be going back to Drybone. So we'll hold off on that for now. Might I interest you in a Chocobo Porter? Take me to Horizon. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything we can grab for armor. Okay, no. But we can at least sell some stuff. That's it. Alright. Alright, so I guess we have no choice but to go to Ul'dah. Well, since I'm going to go back to Ul'dah, I might as well make a stop by the armorers and see if there's anything they can outfit me with. Oh, hush. No. No. You're not even looking out the window. There's no reason for you to be barking. Come here. Oh, hush. You're like a gwump. You're being such a gwump. You got no reason to be barking. You're not even looking out the window. Oh, and now you're looking at the window. She literally got up to turn around and look out the window as if to spite me, saying, "No, see, I'm looking out the window now. You can't get mad at me now. Me." I swear, the pupper I have. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna make a quick trip to the bazaar. To the exchange. Alright, here we are. Armorer, magic gear, please. And we're this level. Jesus, that much? Okay. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Alright. To the Chocobo Keep. The Black Rush we go. Oh, hush. All right. Off we go into the mountains once again. All right, we go this way. Oh, hush. Scoff. Who is a blander come to tent ring and mix bubbly pots? Fighty tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty tool changes into stony shine, name of materia. If materia join with other Fighty tool, then Big Eyes, Fighty tool gains power of air self. Scoff. Mutamix is reckoning with that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to learn to see power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty tool to Mutamix, yes? Scoff. Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. Materia master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at Fighty tool, yes? Materia join with Fighty tool. Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander take Fighty tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with an owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from summit as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowledge of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learny ones of Mutamix. Basically, if I want to learn how to do any of this, I gotta learn how to be a craftsman. Which we're not gonna do right now. We might do that later, but not now. For now, we head back to Vesper Bay. All right. All right. Here you go. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired. One need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Material may well give you the edge you need, Nileto, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray, speak with me when you're ready to begin. Yay! There we go. And is that better than what we got? Nope, we're good. Does that mean we have fucking 2 of them now? Hard leather? Engraved hard leather. Okay, yeah, we have 2 engraved hard leathers. So we're going to return this one to inventory. And we're going to return that to inventory as well. Actually, you know what? We'll put that back in the armory chest for now. But yeah, that's going back in the inventory. Mafia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Okay. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I will have you provide it to them. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him, such as his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Yay! Okay. We're going to Camp Drybone. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Yay! So we're gonna go. We're going to make a quick trip. We are going to make a quick trip back to Ul'dah to update my retainers. Maybe see if we can sell what we just got, any of the equipment that we have, and then go to Camp Drybone from there. Hup. Hi, reporter. Take me to Ul'dah, please. Alright. So yeah, we'll make a quick stop in Ul'dah. Alright. Hold on. Alright. And we're gonna go back to the Sapphire Exchange. Okay. We'll speak with our other. We'll speak with Penny Farthing. How much can I put this up for? We'll keep it simple. Any other ones that we can sell here? Okay, we can sell that. We'll give that 200. Sell this. How much will we get for that? See if we can get it for 30. And we'll see if we can also get this for 40. Or, let's see here. You know what, we'll go for 30. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll go for humble 30 here as well. If we don't sell it by the time I'm able to do something else, I'll be sure to. Well, I'll withdraw them for the time being. Yeah, 1,500. Well, let's return this. Whoops. Alright. Bring that over to me. Place that in the armory chest, please. Alright. Go forth, penny farthing. Sail to your heart's content. Meanwhile, back to the Adventurers Guild we go. Okay. There we go. Now, take me to Camp Drybone, please. Alright. So while we're at... So first, what we're probably going to do is speak with Fafajoni. and then report to the Flame Sergeant. Alright, so we dismount right about here. Now into the mountains we go. Hope. If it is the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Want me to tell you something of this place, and then goes Do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of the Halatali, for now the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk there. And these are no gentle beasts so broken by the hand of man, no. There are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be meaning Leto. I received word from Nedrick that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you are able to find your way out. Be my bronze. Perfect. And now, we teleport to Camp Drybone with ease. Right. You're the Leto Leto of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The Lizardmen aren't aware that their man Umgus has been exposed. When they come for the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. Whoops. We stand to learn much and more from the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds. Let's make sure it does. Let's hit it! So where are we going? I'm going all the way the heck up there, huh? Okay. So we're gonna head to the Golden Bazaar. Chocobo Keep. Take me to the bazaar, please. Bum bum ba dun 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 dun. Alright. 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 Is the bait in place? The man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amaja appear. Yes, sir. Wah! What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. They got reinforcements! I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Yeah, I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Shit. All right. Focus on making sure we all get out of this out in one piece. I'm gonna heal. Go Emerald Chestnut. Oh boy. There's no end. There we go. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! I can't move. Bring him. The rest of you, march! Traitor scum. Alright. Where are we? Mafia Maljan mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Alright, we've got ourselves something to do. Let's go find some other... Let's see if we can find some other players. Alright. Well, I want to do some emotes while we're waiting. I want to do some emotes, and I want to see what we can do. What I'm dealing with here. Because there's some emotes that I'm sure would be fun for me to kind of see. Okay, so yeah, there's the dance. Tone scroll. Yeah. There's the sit. And then okay, I like that. Okay. What else we got here? What if we were to change pose with this? Nah, I like this better. Congratulate. Alright. Okay. Okay, okay. Pose. Flex. Stretch. Photograph. Tombstone. Hmm. All right. And mostly, and mainly just because I would like to give some other players some experience and some of their some benefits if they need it. Looks like I got company here. Wouldn't be surprised if we meet Miss Kennedy over here in our dungeon whenever we happen upon it. We'll return to the Steps of Nald for now. It's gonna break up the pacing a little bit, but hey, it's better than just sitting around, just standing around at this point. All right. An ill-conceived venture. While we're waiting, are having difficulty summoning their retainers. Should you wish to offer your assistance to find these troubled souls at Lipsa, Labensa, Grenadier, and Ulda, you help, so do not hesitate to aid the adventure of your choice. Is this damn thing working? Oh, hello there. Say, you look like you're an old hand when it comes to this adventuring business. Mind helping me with the situation? I sent my retainer to Drybone the other day on a venture. Hunting, to be precise. Simple enough work, right? Except now she's gone missing. Much as I'd like to head out there and look for her, though, I know full well that I'd be feeding the buzzard before long. So, if you're willing, I'd be much obliged. Oh, sure. Let's head to Camp Drybone again. Take me to Camp Drybone, please. Oh, hey. Wait, what? Why are we here? What? What? Did I think... Okay, yep, I've screwed it up. I've completely fucked it up. Alright, we're doing this again, I guess. Well, at least this is going by fast enough. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, looks like I am waiting. All right. There we go. Read it. Wheels. All right. Alright. Okay. Keep my eye on the tank, because they're going to pull more than what we can probably handle. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna cut this out when it goes to YouTube. Okay. Yep. Skip the cutscene. Boom. Cool, cool. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try that again, shall we? I at least got some money. At least I got my money. I would like to try and get this done, to get at least this done before the end of stream tonight, if I can get away with it. Okay, and we're back. Had to go put my phone to charge for a sec. For Lord of Inferno. There's the retainer. There we go. And now we aid. You, sir, are a saint. I thought I was done for. What's that look for? I think you've never seen a retainer on a hunting venture before? It's a regular part of my duties these days. Though I admit I'm not very good at it. Oh my, is that who I think it is? Hello? Yes, you arrived in a nick. I'll return at once. I'm afraid I don't have time to stay and chat. Duty calls. But thank you again for saving my life. I wish I could reward you somehow, but I know. Go and tell Chachabi, my supervisor, how you helped me. You can find her at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange in Ul'dah. Be sure to pay a visit. Alright. With that, we go back to Ul'dah again. Back to Ulda I go. Oh! Speaking of the devil, here we go! Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. O mighty Ifrit, we bring you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed! None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you! Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Oh, your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame. Okay, another upon thee. Truth of thine allegiance waxes clear. Thou art the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Of course. Alright. 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 Now our job is just to hammer it home. Oh yeah. We got him. There we go. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by the congregation of Amalshah zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot! I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect of the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Nunetto. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Let us continue this conversation in a more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Alright, let's off. Wait for me! I've got little legs! So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking old Dawn interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon five-year-old data left with by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a great task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, if we're a woman in love, I shall need to be on my best behavior. Yay, and I'm on my own. Let's just keep moving on, shall we? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh my shit, we're on our way back again. Dismount. Run. Sprint. Back to Camp Breadbone. Hurry. Hop. There we go. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods' ignominious defeat, the Amaja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I have arrived too late to be of any use, to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. But it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there are still reasons to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand at least. And by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I've long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My financial talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to making sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Alright, now we'll head to Ul'dah. Because you got some quests to turn in. Take me back to Ul'dah, please. Do, 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 do. Alright, so we gotta go to here first to speak with Chachabi. Please, sir, is that all you require? I know exactly of whom you speak. This is not the first incident. Perhaps lacks the fortitude to undertake ventures. Oh dear, I know that look. No one's informed you of our latest services. Yeah. Basically, ventures I can now let my retainers go on quests. And then user this is an item of class. So after summoning a retainer, select assign retainer class when your retainer to begin. Alright, so we're gonna go with Penny Farthing. The hand. You're going to be an arcanist like me. Alright, so let's go ahead and arm him up. Okay. There we go. And then we will assign him onto a venture. Go on a field exploration. Off you go. Alright. Now, off we go. Back to the Waking Sands. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Oh. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving full report to me in Mafia. Yes. My late arrival nearly cost Leto his life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took him prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... What's up, folks? Leto, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. As you suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of severing their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation, it flows through all life, and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well in the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or an etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, the primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself are subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It's as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, a presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Nidedo. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you may have nary a moment to yourself. Something she intended to or know, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would best to be you heard from one of us. Concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. Once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so, we Scions continue our fight, with no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will come to continue to stand with us, Nileto. Like I have a choice, but I should be going. I must have offered my apologies in the Flame Journal for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Alright. And I do believe here will be a good place to stop for tonight. Yes, here will be a good place to stop for tonight. With a primal being slain and peace being restored for the moment. So with that in mind, I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and you all stay safe out there, okay?